Hello, I trust you're all doing well. So today we have a book by Julia Cook, and it says, I just don't like the sound of no. How about maybe? My story about accepting no for an answer and disagreeing the right way. Again, it was written by Julia Cook, and the pictures were drawn by Kelsey Weerd. My name is RJ, and I just don't like the sound of the word no. So, as we can see, even from the front page, RJ has two pillows against his ears. He's blocking out the sound of no. It seems like everybody always tells me no. No RJ this, no RJ that. Sometimes I think my real name is No RJ. A few days ago, I was at the store with my dad. I saw a box of smelly markers that I really wanted. Dad, I asked, can you buy these for me? No, he said. So here we see RJ with nose around him. No, 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 no. So he feels like his name is actually, his real name is No RJ. And over here, he's at the store with Daddy, and we see a whole lot of nice scented markers. It has different flavors, and Daddy told him he couldn't have any of them. But just I just don't like the sound of no. How about maybe? No, he said. Not today, RJ. But I just don't like the sound of no. How about we'll see? No, he said. Remember, RJ, I told you before we left home. This trip to the store is a looking trip for you, not a buying trip. Have we heard this before many times? But, Dad, they have one that smells like bubble gum. There's cherry and banana and RJ. No means no. So look at RJ here. He's holding on to Daddy's shirt. He's causing a scene at the store. Daddy isn't changing his mind. So we want to learn to accept no for an answer. And he went ahead to pick the marker, and Daddy's not getting it for him, but he just went ahead to pick it as if Daddy was gonna get it for him. When we get home, my when we got home, my best friend Sam asked me if I wanted to sleep over at his house. Mom, can Sam and I have a sleepover tonight? No, Mom said, not tonight, but I just don't like the sound of no. How about I'll think about it? No, my mom said. You can't have a sleepover on a school night. You know, you won't get enough rest, and then you'll be tired tomorrow at school. That is a very right or true observation. But how about maybe? He asked. No, RJ, not tonight. But I just don't like the sound of no. Besides, Sam's mom says, no, RJ. No means no. The next day at school, I asked my teacher, can we have extra free time? No, RJ, she said, not tonight. I just don't like the sound of no. How about maybe later? No, RJ. Today we have a full schedule and we just can't fit it in. But I just don't like the sound of no. How about after lunch? No, RJ. I told you, not today. But last week you said no means no, RJ. You need to learn how to accept no for an answer. So we see RJ here asking teacher for extra time, extra free time today. And she said no, but RJ kept on and on, like he kept going on and on asking, even trying to refer to the fact that teacher said last week that they may have an extra time. But teacher reminded him that no means no. I think you need to try to become a member of the Say Yes to No club. How do I do that? I asked. Well, to join, you have to be able to do two things: accept no for an answer and learn how to disagree appropriately or rightly. So, this is what we do. Look what's new. How to join the Say Yes to No club. Only two things are needed or required: accepting no for an answer and disagreeing the right way. I think you should all join me in join in becoming a part of this club. To accept no for an answer, this is what you should do. Look right at the person who is talking or telling you no. Say okay to the person. He's running the show. Stay calm on the inside and don't disagree. You can ask him why later. This is how you should be. I'm going to go over that again. So, this is how we behave, or this is how we accept no for an answer. We have to make an eye contact. Look right at the person who is telling you no. Say okay to the person. He's running the show. That means he's in charge. He or she is in charge. Stay calm inside. That means do not try to yell or scream, no matter how angry you may be or how much you don't like the idea of hearing no. You can ask him why. That means you can ask questions later. You should be like this or this way when you want to accept no for an answer, which I think we should all do. Because remember, we are not in control of other people's actions. So, in order to accept certain things, we have to really be able to control our reactions, even when certain things don't go our way. Look right at the person when you disagree. Don't scream or use mean words. Be the best you can be. Tell why you feel differently. Give your reason with facts. Listen closely to what she says. This is how you should act. So, this is how we disagree the right way. So, we want to still make an eye contact. Look right at the person when you disagree. Don't scream or use mean words. Be the best you can be. Tell why you feel differently. Give your reasons with facts. Listen closely to what she says. This is how you should act. RJ, if you can learn how to do these two things, you can become an official member of the Say Yes to No club. Then you will get to write your name on a star and put it up on our Say Yes to No star board. Once your star is up on the board, your name will be put into a weekly drawing, and you could even win a prize. Sound so interesting. I think we should all become members of the Say Yes to No Club, friends. I think this will help us practice a way of accepting no. Do I have to do it all at home too? I asked. Absolutely. In order to become an official member, your parents have to sign a paper saying that you are being a Say Yes to No expert at home too. Wow, this is even better. So your parents must testify, they must agree to the fact that you are behaving well at home when they tell you no. I looked at the Say Yes to No starboard. It would be pretty cool to see my name up there on one of those stars. And the prizes my teacher gives away are awesome. Margaret Ann walked by and overheard me talking to my teacher. Being a member of the Say Yes to No club is fun, RJ, she said. You get to decorate your star any way you want to. So we see a board with many stars, and on those stars we have names of classmates who are part of the Say Yes to No club, meaning they easily accept no for an answer when it comes to following directions and rules at home. So this means that these people are Say Yes to No experts. So I see Franklin, I see Charlie, and Margaret Ann. So that is RJ looking on the board, and he can't wait to have his name there. Okay, I told my teacher, I'll do it. So in his mind, he's thinking, he's already imagining his name on a star and how he will decorate that star. After lunch, I asked my teacher, can we have extra recess today? No, she replied. It wasn't easy, but I looked up at her and I said, okay, way to go, buddy. Thanks for accepting no for an answer, she said, and gave me a thumbs up. Then I went back to my seat. So here he is giving teacher a thumbs up. That night I was at home getting some ice cream out of our freezer when my mom said, no, RJ, you can't eat that now. So we see RJ trying to get some ice cream, and mommy said, no, you can't eat that now. Can we guess why? It was in the evening. Let's find out why mommy said no to RJ for eating the ice cream. In my head, I was thinking, I just don't like the sound of no. And besides, I'm starving. But then I thought about how my name would look on one of those stars. Okay, Mom, I'll put it back. Oh, that's so nice. What a transformation just by being a part of that Say Yes to No club. My mom looking at me like she was in shock. I could have knocked her over with a feather. Thank you, RJ, she said, and then she gave me a great big hug. He even surprised, shocked his mother, because she was expecting him to start complaining, but he didn't, because he looks at the end reward, which would be having his name put on a star. Before I went to bed, I asked my mom, why wouldn't you tell me? Why wouldn't you let me eat ice cream tonight? I asked. I was so angry. I was so hungry. Well, RJ, You wanted ice cream right before dinner, and I I didn't want you to spoil your appetite. See, so mommies and daddies and trusted adults always have a reason for saying no. So it was right before dinner, and mommy didn't want him to spoil his appetite. Because we know an ice cream is actually a dessert, and he was going to have a dessert before dinner, and that wouldn't work. Oh, I see. Oh, so that's what he said. He said, oh, I said. I am so proud of you, RJ. Even when you disagreed with me, you waited to talk to me about it until you were calm. So, remember, we want to stay calm before we talk to the trusted adult. And then you didn't argue. Way to go, RJ. RJ did a good job here. Last week, I earned my star and my name got put into the Say Yes to No special drawing. Today, my teacher picked a name, and guess who won? I did. My awesome prize was a box of smelly markers, just like the ones I wanted my dad to buy me at the store. So we're looking for RJ's name. There it is. So now he is a star. He is one of the Say Yes to No experts. Rec- Becoming a Say Yes to No expert really paid off for me. Today was one of the best days of my life ever. Such an interesting statement. Just by accepting when things don't go our way, we want to accept what the trusted adults is saying. If they're saying no, no means no. We won't have things our way all the time. Remember, we can follow instructions, making eye contact, not arguing, keeping quiet and listening to what the person says, and then we do the things they ask us to do. If they are not endorsing something we're doing, we agree with them. We don't do it because they are the trusted adults and they keep us safe. Mom and dad's number one job is to keep you safe. So everything they do is to make sure you're safe. So don't be upset when you're told no, okay? When we want to disagree, we want to speak up. However, we don't want to use mean words. We want to wait our turn to talk. We want to speak without being emotional. We want to speak the facts. But, mommy, why? You ask in a very respectful way. You see how RJ asked his mom why he couldn't have ice cream? He waited until he was calm. He waited until he was being tucked in bed. And he asked and he didn't argue. And then he realized that mommy really um, was trying to protect him, was trying to make sure that he wouldn't be too stuffed before dinner. See? So we always have to accept and agree, um, especially when we are minors. We have to agree to what the trusted adult, mom, daddy, these are the people I'm referring to. Mom, daddy, and teacher at school, what they tell us, okay? If you're not sure about something a trusted adult tells you, you go home, tell mommy, okay? Tell your teacher, all right? If you're not sure about it. But here in this context, we're only referring to mom and dad, okay? And teacher in the classroom, all right? Okay, so we want to be a say yes to no expert. We don't want to be frowning. We don't want to be stomping our feet when we are told no. We don't want to be throwing things across a room because those things don't help. We can get put in timeout. We can have privileges taken away from us. And I don't think you want one of your games taken away. Talking about games, we will be talking about some board games very soon and how we can unplug actually from most of these electronics that seem to be taking most of our time. We want to go back and do or play with our families, the monopolies, the lotto, the mancalas, the jengas and connect fours. Those are mind-opening games. They help um, focus. They help us to interact as a family. So very soon we'll be talking about some of these games. But what we're sharing today is we're going to try, all my little folks, try and join me this week as we become a say yes to no experts and use our words properly when we are calm. Okay? We also want to disagree right. Okay? If we disagree with something, we want to be respectful about it. The fact that we disagree with someone or something does not mean we have to yell at people. Because remember, we cannot change people's actions, we can only change our reactions. Until I come your way again, be safe and take care. Bye.